Testing, testing. Hey guys, it's the Biotros, and I've been hearing about the Trails series for a while, and it's something I've never played before, so trying out for the very first time. Looking forward to it. I've heard it compared to Persona before, but I'm keeping my expectations reasonable. But last thing, I'm playing this out, trying out a few games for a potential series that I might do in the future, but I'll talk more about that at the end. For now, let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, I started the game, I'm going to be playing with mouse and keyboard, but when I started it, it suggested a controller, so I've got a Series X controller on standby, if necessary, but let's see how it goes with keyboard first. Now, I haven't played this at all yet, it says continue, but see, can't do anything. You thought I had been practicing beforehand? I'm going in completely blind, but let's see how it goes. Now, difficulty, I want to play the intended difficulty, not like super easy, but not too difficult, especially for first time trying out the series as a whole. So let's do normal. In the series, I really don't know a whole lot about it. There's very little that I know. I've seen a little bit of the gameplay, but that's really about it.
The guild said he'd be back today.
That is a more creative
Sure
lie
gone
to like
training
abandon
around
your
the kingdom,
family than just being
too.
like, I'm gonna get a pack of smokes. It's like, oh, I gotta join the guild. I'll totally be
this
back soon though.
sucks.
Just sit at this table in this barren house and just wait for me. Don't worry.
Maybe I should practice with my staff some more before dinner.
Is that your
Hey,
default option?
I'm home.
Dad!
Sorry to keep you waiting, Estelle.
Is that the new guild member
Did you watch the
sign-on
house like
bonus?
a good little girl?
Okay, maybe phrase that a little
You
differently.
got that right. Are you okay, Dad? You're not hurt from fighting monsters?
Nope, I'm totally fine, see? Anyway, Estelle,
No
I got
acknowledgement
a
of the
little
wrapped
gift
body
for
he's
you.
carrying.
Really? A fishing pole? Sneakers? A new tool for my staff?
A corpse and a blanket?
Where did I go wrong? You know, girls usually want pretty clothes or accessories.
I like pretty clothes, but I just get them all dirty. And I don't want to accidentally break the accessories while playing.
Okay, it seems like
Anyway,
she's
Dad,
a bit
What's
self-aware
with the
at least.
blanket?
Okay,
Is that
finally
my gift?
calling attention
Oh,
to the elephant.
Well spotted. And up.
He's like, oh, I thought you wouldn't notice.
Oh.
Well, anyway, pretty good looking kid, don't you think?
What? Who is this boy?
No need to yell. You'll wake him up.
Wake him up? Is he even alive? He's totally limp.
I gave him first aid so his life isn't at risk. But it really is important he gets some proper rest. I'll get him to bed, so can you go boil some water for me, Estelle?
Roger.
Okay, I feel like the best thing he could do for the kid is just leave him outside. Like, drop off in nature.
He
I think it's
sure
going
is
to be a better
sleepy.
chance than staying with them.
He's about my age, right? I've never seen anyone with pitch black hair before.
Yeah,
He looks a bit
pretty
bluish.
striking, isn't it? His eyes are amber, by the way.
Oh? That aside, what the heck is going on here? Who is he? Why is he hurt? And why did you bring him home, Dad? Is he your secret love child? Were you two-timing on Mom?
Where'd you even learn those words?
I was wondering the same thing.
Ah, it's gotta be Scheherazade.
Yeah, so?
That precocious girl. Anyway, I ran across this kid while I was working. I don't even know his name.
What kind of work does he do
Working?
that he just happens
As a
across kids?
placer?
sorta.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We got the answer of a bracer,
Right.
but that's kind of
He's
more
waking
confusing
up.
than if we just didn't have any answer.
Wow, his eyes really are amber.
I feel like he's gonna wake up in a saw trap or something like that.
Where am I?
kid, you awake? This is my place, so you got nothing to worry about.
That gives me a lot more to worry about.
What's going on here?
Huh?
You must be crazy. Why? Why didn't you just leave me there?
I can't really say.
Yeah, I feel like so far
Well,
the kid's the
let's
only
just call it
reasonable character.
happenstance.
No way! Cassius Bright, do you know what you've done?
Hey! Quit yelling! You sure are loud for someone as beat up as you are. You'll make your injuries worse.
I mean, getting hit on the head with a
Who
wooden
are
plate
you?
doesn't help
I'm
either.
Estelle. Estelle Bright.
She's my daughter. I told you I had a daughter about your age.
You did? Wait, that's not what matters!
No more yelling.
Alright. But what you did was way worse than yelling.
Want to say that again?
I mean, not really.
You're
I'd rather
making my
not
injuries
get kicked
worse.
in the face again.
Are you sure about that?
Never mind.
Well, in this house, we do as Estelle demands. Not even I'm a match for her when she's upset.
I can tell.
By the way, aren't you forgetting something?
Huh?
Your name. Cough it up. I already told you mine. It's not fair that I'm the only one who doesn't get to know.
If I were the kid, I'd be
Oh.
like, I want to give you as little info about me as possible.
Makes sense. No point in hiding it now. It's a pain if we don't know. Just tell us.
It's like you didn't have an ID on you when we found you. We checked your pockets and nothing showed up.
Alright.
Is this where I name my character?
My name is...
Okay, getting a little too excited about a name, but... Right, there's the staff we heard so much about. Okay, I guess things improve and become a bit more stable than I would have anticipated, given that bit of a out there introduction to the family setup, but... Oh, they have guns in this game? I guess it's like a magic-based gun, it's not just like, oh, I cast Fireball, and he uses Assault Rifle. A bit more wine than I was expecting. Yeah, I really don't know anything about this game, so I can't tell who's the heroes and who's the villains. Because at times it looked like, oh, I guess they're all like, these are some of the party members, but then they're fighting. I'm like, all right, probably not on the same side then. That or it's just like sparring, and later it's like, oh no, when I almost stabbed him, that was because we were friendly, you know, just having some sparring matches. Do you ever get to know his name?
So bright. That was a good night's rest.
She sounds so tired though. It doesn't feel like
I
energized.
think it's Dad's turn to make us breakfast today. Now then, I wonder if Joshua's still in bed sleeping.
I'm guessing our name's Joshua. That seems a
Oh,
little underwhelming for that
I guess
build-up
he's
of
up
like,
already.
my name is Joshua.
All right. I should get dressed too.
Okay, so we play the harmonica. I'm guessing that's our weapon in the combat. Kind of like a bard, but, you know, a little bit of a different spin on it. It's all about the loot when you see bards, but
Not bad,
harmonica
Joshua.
changes the whole dynamic.
Good morning, Estelle. Sorry, did I wake you?
Nah, I just woke up. Look at you, Joshua, being so cheeky so early in the morning. You're gonna make your big sister swoon, you know that?
Okay, so we're
Big
siblings now.
sister, we're the same age.
That's where you're wrong. Even if we are the same age, I was living here long before you.
I don't
And
think
that
that's
makes
quite
me
how it
your
works.
senior.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Hey, that wasn't very respectful.
Oh, you picked up on
But
that.
that was a nice song. A happy tune with a hint of sadness. I like your other songs too, but that one's my favorite. What was it called again?
Is there a way to do like auto continuation?
It's
I guess we'll
called
check the
The
settings
Whereabouts of
later.
Light.
Yeah, that one. The Whereabouts of Light. Oh, if only I could play the harmonica like you do. It may look easy, but it's way harder than it looks.
Compared to your skills with a staff,
I feel like this was written
think
by
it's
a
pretty
harmonica
easy.
player.
it's just a matter of focus.
I just get sleepy whenever I try to do that kind of mental stuff. Joshua, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but you should try to be more active too. All you do is read and polish your weapons. You're never going to get a girlfriend by staying all cooped up here in the house.
Well, excuse me for having unpopular hobbies. Besides, you're one to talk. I wouldn't exactly call your hobbies normal. Fishing, bug catching, collecting sports shoes.
I mean, collecting sports shoes is a lot more
What's
relevant
wrong
than you would
with those?
anticipate.
I like what I like. Besides, I grew out of bug catching years ago.
Did you, though?
I'm sure when they wrote the game, they're like, oh, collecting sports shoes, that's such a niche, uncommon interest that's not going to be any, like, big investment possibility or potential.
Hey, Estelle! Joshua!
Oh, morning, Dad.
Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready?
Yep, all done. The two of you
So
should come
Joshua's
downstairs
calling
before
him
it
dad
gets cold.
too. Seems like they successfully, like,
We'll be right
brainwashed,
down.
indoctrinated him into the family. It's like, this is my father. He was here. He's my actual biological father.
That was great. Ugh, I'm so full.
You sure have an appetite.
What's wrong with that? You gotta eat and sleep a lot if you want to grow big.
It's important to eat right and get proper energy. You two have your last day of training at the guild today, right?
Yes, but it's just a review of everything we've learned so far.
Once that's done, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad.
Again, what is a brace?
You won't get to treat me like a kid anymore.
Is it like an orthodontist?
Don't get too ahead of yourself. You'll be starting off as a junior bracer. Nothing more than a trainee.
A
If you want me to treat you like a grown-up, you'd better hurry up and become a senior bracer.
Challenge accepted. Just you watch. I'm gonna rack up achievements and become a way better bracer than you, Dad.
Go ahead and try.
Why are you two always so competitive? Besides, Estelle, you've got more important things to focus on. You still have to pass the exam at the end of the day today.
Huh? What exam?
Don't tell me you already forgot. They're going to test us on everything we've learned. Shara said that if you don't pass, you'll have to take supplementary training.
Oh, crap. I completely forgot. Now that you mention it,
Does it
maybe
still have
Shara
amnesia?
did say something like that. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine.
You're always like this, so carefree. Or maybe careless is a better word.
It's something else, isn't it? I don't know where you got all that endless optimism from.
Excuse you. I'm not half as bad as you are, Dad.
Guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Anyway, we should head into town soon, Estelle.
It's like, neither do I. That's why I look just like you, Dad. You're my biological dad. Did I mention that?
Shara is waiting for us at the guild.
Gotcha. Shara gets real scary when we make her wait. Oh, Dad. It's my turn to make dinner tonight. Is there anything you want to eat? I'm taking requests.
Requests, eh?
How about stop?
How about Rouen-style steamed fish with balsamic vinegar?
Okay, he didn't hold back.
What?
I think that might be somewhat beyond Estelle's abilities.
Well, it was worth a shot. How about the usual fried fish? Or omelets, if you prefer. Just try and keep it edible, please.
Rude. But you're not exactly wrong.
Oh, actually, I do have one request. Could you go to the general store and buy me a copy of the Liberal News? The newest issue should be out today.
Got it. Liberal News General Store.
Consider the rest your allowance, but don't spend it all in one place.
Yay! Thank.
I come back with 2 copies of Liberal News.
Well then, Dad, we'll be going now.
Okay, well, best of luck to you both, and give Sherazard my regards.
Check your navigation and head towards the exclamation mark to advance the story. Markers indicate locations or characters where various events occur. Red is main events, viewing these advances the story. Green is subquests, blue is sub-events, and the other. You can check help and tips to play during the game anytime via the help menu. Okay, so we can just review those. Let's go ahead and see about how to do the auto for when we want to advance through the text. Is there an option? Okay, mouse and keyboard settings, general. Where is the advanced messages? So space, toggle auto advances, E. Alright, we'll try that. Hopefully it'll play the full audio line and then continue so we don't have to keep pressing spacebar as we play. So, by the way, Dad, shouldn't you really go to the guild today? You've barely been for the last few days. I'm afraid I've still got some paperwork to clear up. Besides, what are you so worried about? I always work just hard enough to not to get myself fired. Real high achiever there. You know, somehow, I don't quite buy that. She's like, I don't buy that. He's been unemployed for the last 6 months. I think he works slightly below getting fired. In the main menu, you can change equipment, use items, and view character statuses. Press tab in the main menu to open the system menu. Here you can save or load your game progress and adjust settings. I think we should be good for now. Let's go ahead and carry on.
It's a beautiful day today. Perfect weather for exams.
What an opportunist. But that's what makes you Estelle, probably.
All right, next stop, the city of Roland.
I feel like the perfect weather for an
Looks like
exam
there
would be
aren't any
really bad,
monsters around
like
here
raining, just like an intense storm, so you're not
Must have
missing
ran
out on
away in
anything.
fear from the great bracer Estelle.
You're not a bracer yet. Yeah,
Okay.
We're almost there. Okay, an exam, huh?
I'll go ahead and play as
come on.
Joshua.
It's too late to back
Seems
out
like he
now.
has like 2 daggers, which sounds a bit more interesting than just a staff.
Looks like we're right on time. Not too early, not too late.
Ugh. I just graduated from church Sunday school, too.
Alright, let's go ahead and try the auto advance, see if it works.
I didn't think I'd have to study this much just to become a bracer.
Well, today's our
Okay,
last
nice.
day. Besides, you chose to do
Now
this.
I can just sit
Can't
back,
complain about it
let
now.
the dialogue play
I
itself.
guess you're right.
I was gonna say
All
let the
right.
game play itself, but I'm
I'll
wanting
give
to
it
actually
my all and
participate
make it
in
through
the
Shara's
combat.
training.
That's the spirit. All right, then let's head to the Bracer Guild then. We still have time before the exam, so it might be nice to see how people are doing around town.
Oh, that's a great idea. We can take a breather before the exam.
Talking to townspeople, enjoy conversations with local townspeople. As the story progresses, their dialogue will gradually change.
Hey,
Alright,
Estelle
let's
and
talk to
Joshua.
this guy real
Training
fast.
at the guild again?
Morning. Yep. And today's the last day.
Only if
Phew,
we
we're
pass. We've
wait.
got to go, Estelle. We can't be late.
Alright. Let's try again because it was overlapping. There's a merchant from Bose who wants to purchase lumber in bulk, and I've got to prepare it all for the order. Alright. I don't want to waste too much time talking with townsfolk. Let's go ahead, try to advance the story. Okay, we have to go to here. So this is the Bracer Guild, huh?
Oh, good morning,
Better
Estelle.
brace ourselves.
Joshua.
Morning, Ina.
Good morning.
Is Shara already here?
Yes, she's waiting for you two on the second floor. Once your training today is complete, you'll officially join the ranks of the Bracers. Good luck, you two.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll do our best.
Alright, let's go take an exam that I did not study for at all. I mean, neither did Estelle, so we should be on the same page. Should be pretty realistic to how it would actually go.
The Star and Hanged Man.
Tarot cards? This is like
the
Persona.
Hermit and the Magician. And a reverse Wheel of Fortune. This is a tricky set. How should I interpret this?
Shara, morning.
Oh, Estelle and Joshua. It's rare to see you two so early in the morning.
It's the last day of training. I want to get it over with and become a bracer already.
As energetic as ever. But I'm afraid energy alone won't be enough to get you through today. You best be ready.
Oh, come on.
Not
Okay, I feel kind of
another
dumb.
word.
I assume that the exam was going to be
Everything I
like a
teach you
paper
goes in
exam,
one ear
but
and out
it
the
makes a
other.
bit more sense it'd be
It's my
physical
job
and
to be sure my
more
lessons don't slip
feet
through that
oriented.
sieve-like brain of yours.
Aw, Joshua. Shara's being a bully.
It's all right, Shara. Estelle may be bad at studying, and she almost never reviews what you teach us.
He just ends it there.
And yes, she's a soft-hearted busybody who loves taking care of others.
Okay, he's got more
But her instincts are
cons to
good,
mention.
so she'll learn how to use ornaments on the fly without any issues.
Well, I guess I'll just have to pin my hopes on that.
Hey, Joshua. That didn't sound very supportive.
What a terrible thing to say. I listed out all your good points.
Oh, please. By the way, Shara, what did you see in your tarot cards? You certainly didn't seem very happy about it.
Oh, this. I vaguely tried to predict what might happen around me in the near future. I must be a bit rusty, though. I couldn't make out a thing.
Nothing at all?
Oh, does that happen often?
She's like, most
When
of the time,
meaning is
yes.
this profound, it becomes harder to interpret. But never mind all that. Time for your last day of training.
Let's have a quick review of what you learned up to now. How convenient for me. If you're going to work as bracers, it's essential you know at least the basics. And that goes especially for you, Estelle, so you better be listening up. Yeah. So, what do you want to review? Okay, I don't know what the heck orbments are when she mentioned it, so let's figure out about that. Orbments are mechanical devices that work by utilizing what we call orbal energy. They can produce a variety of different effects depending on what port or process Septium you choose to install into them. Okay, I was like, what's Orbits? And then it's mentioning Septium. I'm like, I'm just getting more confused by this explanation. Believe it or not, it's only been 50 years since orbits were invented. However, nowadays, orbits are an integral part of society. You'll find them in weapons, magic, airships, and countless other everyday items. This wave of technological innovation is commonly referred to as the Orbital Revolution. Okay, hopefully they actually explain bracers in a way that I can understand it. Bracers are combat and investigative professionals who work to keep the peace and protect civilians in their respective regions. Okay, that's actually pretty clear. They aid their communities not just by culling monsters and preventing crime, but also by finding lost items or escorting cargo, among other duties. The Bracer Guild has branches stationed all over the Zemirian continent to manage all the different bracers in each region. The Bracer Guild. The Bracer Guild is a worldwide association established 50 years ago. In addition to those located in Liberal, there are branches across the continent, all contributing to local peace. In fact, their neutrality has helped them mediate conflicts between nations, such as the war from a decade ago. Having said that, the Guild is perpetually short on personnel, precisely because there is such high demand for their aid. The Kingdom of Liberal, which we call home, is a nation rich in nature and tradition. It sits on the west side of the Zemirian continent. Liberal is famed for its rich stores of Septium and is proud to be a technological leader in orbit development. Orbit technology is also an important asset in helping Liberal to defend its independence amidst disputes with neighboring nations. Is the rival nation going to be called conservative? When we were invaded 10 years ago by the Erebonian Empire, it was orbital-engined airships that ultimately saved the kingdom from ruin. Although relations with the Empire remain strained, Queen Alicia's political maneuvering has allowed Liberal to remain more or less peaceful. Now then, I suppose that's enough review for now. We can't afford to get behind schedule here. Stay sharp, you two. It's time for the practical part of your exam. That was the impractical part. Hey, Shara. How's this practical part different from what we've done before? It's different in that it pits what you've learned in theory to the test. AKA, I'm going to put you two through what real bracers have to deal with every single day. Oh, okay. And on that note, it's time for you to get out there and put in some physical work. I hope you're willing to work up a sweat, because I'm not going to have it any other way. Oh, heck yeah, finally! Finally, I'm going to be free from endless writing and theory and thinking and boring stuff. Guess I was all worried for nothing. Nice to see you suddenly in such high spirits. I can only hope you'll still be smiling by the end of today. Anyway, how about we get on with this first practical test? You got it. The Empire and the news being called liberal, I'm like, it feels like when you're reading like a piece of conservative media that's like, doesn't really understand metaphor, that's like, oh, it's the liberals that are all crazy and trying to do bad things. First off, you'll have to confirm the details of the job you'll be taking on. But before that, there's a little something we need to give you. Aina, are they ready? Yes. Great, now go on, you two. Take one for each of you. Whatever you do not lose these. They're going to come in very handy. Received Bracer Notebook. Those are your official Bracer notebooks. They're where you'll record every detail of your work. What you've heard, what you found, where you found it, and so on. What may seem like minor details in the moment, more often than not become crucial clues. You should always make a record of everything you notice, and I mean everything, okay? Ah, great. More pen pushing. Understood. Oh, that's odd. Either my hearing is out of whack, or I swear that only one of you replied back. Whatever gave you that idea? Listen to me, Estelle. It is the duty of all bracers to keep an accurate record for their work. So quit whining and do it. Fine, fine. Glad to see we're on the same page. Now let's get started. See that bulletin board over there by the door? That's where all your jobs will be posted. Go there and check for your job for today.
Let's see.
It still gets the notebook and she's like, oh, it's gonna be pretty tough not being literate. There are various requests posted on the bulletin board. You are able to check the clients and rewards for each request. Check the details of the request by clicking left mouse. Search the sewers and retrieve the items stored inside the treasure chest. What a high-praised, very highly esteemed task for our first day as Bracers. For more details, speak with Charizard. Job details checked on the bulletin board and current work-related events will automatically be recorded in your Bracer notebook. Press E and 1 to open the Bracer notebook. It automatically records details of requests found on the bulletin board and significant story events. Alright, let's give it a try. You are able to view general statistics of the game, such as number of completed requests and battle victories in the records page of the Bracer notebook. To view individual page requests, use QE to go through different tabs. Alright, good. Looks like you've gotten the hang of using the bulletin board and notebook. Checking the bulletin board is one of a Bracer's most fundamental tasks. It's also our duty to keep tabs on what's posted there so we don't miss any urgent jobs when they pop up. Man, it feels suffocating just listening to all these rules and duties. It may certainly feel that way, but it goes to show just how much responsibility comes with being a Bracer. I don't think any Bracer worth their salt does things half-heartedly. You know what? You're right, Joshua. I've got to go into this full-heartedly. Very convincing, argument right there, apparently. Hehe, looks like you're finally ready to You're finally starting to fix that mindset of yours. Yep, I'm feeling all pumped up now. Well then, let's get moving before all that motivation flattens out. What are we doing next? Next, we'll be going to Mr. Melder's workshop across the road to learn how to make the most out of his factory services. He's kindly taken time out of his busy day to accommodate us, so make sure you remember your manners, okay? Sure thing! You'll now learn how to use an Orbital Factory to your advantage. Here, you can modify your orbments and synthesize quartz, which will allow you to use orbital arts. Arts can have a wide variety of effects, and mastering their use will save your skin in more ways than one. Danger comes with the territory in this Bracer business, so the Guild and the Orbital Factories have gotten to know each other pretty well. Right, that's about all I can explain. I'll let the expert here handle the technical side of things. Do you mind taking it from here, Mr. Melders? Not at all. So, what do you kids want to know? Alright, I guess let's start with the orbment. Orbments are machines which utilize quartz attachments to produce all kinds of different effects. As you can guess from that definition, the lights in our homes, the streets, along with the engines in our airliners are also orbments. For today, we'll be focusing on tactical orbments, which heighten physical abilities that make the use of magic possible. Each tactical orbment is tailored to match the owner's personal aptitudes, so its structure will differ from person to person. To be specific, the type of fixed elemental slots and the lines connecting them vary. We won't be sifting through the weeds of all that today. So, what do you kids want to know? Let's learn about these arts. In layman's terms, an orbital art is a form of magic that can only be invoked through tactical orbments. The orbital energy stored within these devices can produce a whole smorgasbord of curious phenomena. Also, you'll have likely noticed that everyone just calls them arts. Why no one thought to call it that from the get-go is anyone's guess. There are all kinds of arts, but before you can use them, you'll first need to synthesize them with quartz and Orbital Factory. Once you've set some quartz into an orbment slot, you'll gain the ability to use their arts. So, what do you kids want to know? Sepith are fragments of septium that are dropped by monsters. There are 7 types of sepith: Earth brown, Water blue, Fire red, Wind green, Time black, Space gold, and Mirage silver. At an Orbital Factory, you can use sepith to not only synthesize quartz, but also open up orbment slots in which to install quartz in. Oh, and you can also exchange sepith for Mira if you feel so inclined. You might also find something called Sepith Mass. It's just a blend of various sepith types and can only be traded for Mira. Sepith Mass is usually the first thing you exchange when trading for Mira. Well, I'll handle any exchanges after your training is complete. Quartz are crystallized parts made by refining sepith dropped by monsters. Look closely enough and you'll see circuits engraved inside. It's why you'll see them called crystal circuits on occasion. They raise the user's abilities while also enabling them to use different arts, among other things. Quartz can only be activated by setting them onto orbment slots, but the slot may be limited to quartz of certain elements. When synthesizing new quartz, decide carefully where you want to set them. So, what do you kids want to know? No more questions? Then go ahead and try out the services here for yourselves. And to do that, you'll need some Sepith. Received 50 of each type of elemental Sepith. That should be enough to let you two synthesize a few quartz. In your case, Estelle, you can equip quartz of any element. But for you, Joshua, your central slot can only accept time elemental quartz. Now try to synthesize a Mind 1 water quartz and a Action 1 time quartz. Alright, pretty heavy tutorial at the beginning. Spherical crystals are fine from Sepith dropped by monsters. Oh, okay, I guess just defining what quartz is. When installed into tactical orbits, they enhance the user's abilities or allow the use of various oral magic arts. At orbital factories, you can synthesize quartz by using Sepith. The required Sepith varies depending on the quartz. Approach the counter and press F to open the orbital factory shop.
Time for some shopping.
Use Sepith to freely synthesize quartz. You must synthesize Mind 1 and Action. Alright, let's do Mind 1. How do I... I'm clicking on Mind 1. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay, I guess I have to hit enter and then I can. So we gotta do Mind 1, synthesize that, and then Action 1.
I got it.
Synthesize. Okay, looks like we can do some other ones as well. Let's hit one do. Strength plus 10, accuracy plus 60%. That seems pretty good. Impede is inflict cancel art / delay with attacks, 30% chance. Defense, attack 1. Strength plus 5%, defense minus 5%. Okay, a little bit of a trade-off, that's interesting. Defense 1 is just straight up 5 defense. Let's see, because I do want to be like a glass cannon build, just like do a ton of damage up front. This one seems pretty good though. I don't know what my current strength is, that if 10 is a lot or a little, but let's go ahead and synthesize that. And I imagine there's a limited number of slots that we can fill with our orbs. But let's go ahead, we'll synthesize the attack one, and then we'll call it for now.
Come again!
Hey, seems like your training's going well. If you ever want to customize your orbments, just let me know anytime. I see you've got some quartz synthesized. Now let's use those to try and increase the number of arts you can use. Estelle and Joshua, set quartz into your orbments so you can use recovery and attack arts. Quartz can be set from the orbment screen in the main menu. Press escape to open the main menu. Select the orbment tab and place the quartz into the slot. Press F to open the quartz menu. Alright, very step-by-step of how to do everything. Tactical orbments have engraved lines, and the elemental values of quartz placed on each line are totaled separately. Specific arts become available when elemental values reach certain thresholds. The central slot is connected to all lines, so try placing quartz with high elemental values there. If you're unsure, use the auto-equip feature with tab. When you set the water element quartz Mind 1, the water elemental value goes up by 1. When the water elemental value is 1 or higher, you will be able to use the healing art Tear and the attack art Aqua Bleed. Please set the Mind 1 to Estelle. Alright. Now for Joshua. Joshua's central slot can only accept time element quartz. When the time element value is 1 or higher, you will be able to use the orbital art Soul Blur. Please set Action 1 to Joshua. Okay, everything else is locked, so I guess we're done for now. Okay, that's both healing and attack arts installed. Having a well-rounded balance of arts between yourselves is key if you want to get through battles in one piece. You should also keep in mind that usually, the stronger the quartz, the higher its elemental values are. That's why it's a good idea to try out new quartz the moment you get your hands on them. Okay, there's just one last thing we need to go over before you finish your orbital factory training, and that's how to open up new orbment slots. The more slots you have open, the more options you'll have at your disposal. Unlocking slots will also increase your EP, energy points, which you'll need to use arts and boost your art strength, ATS. It would serve you well to open up all your slots as early as you can. Now, use the Sepith to open up a new orbit slot. You two can decide among yourselves which one of you will get a new slot. Receive 20 of each type of elemental Sepith. You can unlock slots by using Sepith at Orbital factories. Unlocking slots allows you to equip additional ports and increases your maximum EP and ATS. Oh, right, I have to go here. I was pressing tab trying to
can't
open
decide.
the Orbital menu. Use Sepith to unlock a slot in either Estelle's or Joshua's tactical orbit. I want to mostly play as Joshua, so let's go ahead and unlock his. So it says both of these can be unlocked, but this is not... Okay, so I just need more Sepith and then this can be unlocked. I only have enough to unlock this one at the moment, though. Looks like you need 20 of every type of Sepith. Alright, then let's go...
Come again.
Now then.
Okay, Orbment. Let's go equip another one in his. Oh, okay. Press F to open it, and then let's go ahead. This gives me Firebolt, and this gives me Clock Up. I don't know what that is, then. Oh, Arts List, okay. Let's see what Clock Up does. Support ally speed/movement up for 5 turns. Cure stat debuff. Let's do attack 1 and see what Firebolt does. And it's T. Firebolt. It takes 1 fire element. Art C plus single. Okay, burn 20%. Okay. Like I said, I kind of want to do a lot of damage, and so actually, I don't know what's better, strength plus 10 and accuracy plus 60%, or strength plus 5%? Oh, okay, my strength is currently 64, so plus 10, that's, you know, the 5% is only going to be like 3 strength, and then this is giving me straight up 10, so let's do hit 1, and then see how that goes. Nope. It's good to see your training's going well. If you ever need to use the Orbital Factory, just go over to Freddy and let him know. I meant to talk to Charizard over here. I see that you have a new slot, Joshua. Your center slot has a dedicated element, so you'll benefit more from opening up your other slots as quickly as possible. Right, that's your Orbital Factory training all wrapped up. And with that, it's finally time for the main event, your qualification exam. Wait, what qualification exam? I don't remember hearing anything about this. Does she have like a 5-second memory? I was going to say you can't be serious, but then I remembered your brain is a sieve. We literally just talked about it this morning over breakfast, remember? Oh, right. I'm kind of remembering it now that you bring it up, but those yummy fried eggs are clouding up my memory. Estelle, stop thinking with your stomach and start thinking with your brain. But enough distraction. Let's head to the testing site. Huh? You mean right now? Hold on. I still need some prep time. Well, you'll have time to prep while I drag your sorry behind to the testing site. Joshua, save me! Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you very much for all of your help. No problem, and good luck on that exam. We'll be rooting for you. You hear me, Joshua? You'll rue the day you so cruelly ignore this fair maiden in her hour of need. I feel like the first combat task is going to be against Estelle.
We're approaching the end of your training. It's time for you two to take the qualification exam. You'll be expected to fully utilize everything you've learned in training.
Right.
That's going to be tough considering I didn't really retain that much.
Estelle, what's wrong?
Hey, Shara?
I mean, I've learned
What
how to
is
fit
it?
orbs into little pods, but
Exam.
actual combat,
It's not a
not
written
really
test?
up to speed on.
Huh? Estelle, didn't you read the bulletin board?
Yeah, I did.
I made you take notes and you still don't remember? It said you'd be searching the sewers. That's the exam.
Thank goodness.
She's like, just one
Alias,
question.
God
What's a
of the
sewer?
sky, I thank you for your mercy, blessing us with these wondrous sewers.
Wait, did you think we had a written final exam? Is that why you were freaking out at the workshop?
Such sweet nostalgia. 'Tis but a pleasant memory now.
At this rate, I wonder if we really will be able to pass.
What? Rude!
All right, you two, that's enough chit-chat. This is an exam, so take it seriously. If you fail,
She's
you're
like,
gonna
take
be
it
in
seriously
for some
and get in
truly
that
grueling
sewer.
training.
We'll be fine. Now bring on the exam.
You sound confident. I hope you'll bring the results to back that up. As the bulletin board said, the exam is a sewer exploration. The objective is to retrieve the contents of a certain treasure chest located somewhere inside.
I don't really know what
The
treasure
tunnels are
you can
pretty
expect to find in a
straightforward,
sewer.
so you shouldn't get lost. But the monsters down there are no joke, so don't let your guard down.
Is the enemies
That's
just going to
also
be
why
alligators?
I'm giving you these.
Hopefully it's gloves. Received tear bomb and antidote. Received combat handbook.
What's this? A book?
That's a combat handbook. It's for recording information about the enemies you come across.
Okay, that seems
If you
useful.
discover any enemies' traits, remember to record them right away.
I see. Information is what decides battles, as they say. That's what you mean, right?
Exactly.
Whoa, this is good stuff. Thanks, Shara.
We'll be sure to put it to good use.
All right, Joshua, let's do this.
Right. We should move carefully and treat this like it's a real request.
Alright,
So we're gonna
guys,
hunt
we
for treasure
finally made
here?
it to the
How
sewers.
exciting.
There are
Yeah, it looks a lot
monsters
cleaner
here.
than I
Don't let your
expected.
guard down.
Is this a save point? Hey, it's an ornament charging station. We should rest up near one if we ever need to take a breather. Got it. Healing devices can fully restore your HP and EP.
This feels great.
Okay, seems easy enough. Okay, first enemy. Are these chickens or rats? Huh. Looks like we've already got company. As long as we take them out quickly, they shouldn't be a problem. Let's do this, Estelle. Yeah, they won't know what hit them. Attack by pressing left mouse. Press repeatedly for consecutive attacks.
We'll end this in no time.
Okay, that seemed easy enough. I also wasn't really expecting the, like, cascade of different crystals, but I mean, they do drop Sepith. Haha, how's that? Had enough? Good job, Estelle. Now let's record that monster's info into our combat handbooks. Oh, right. I mean, I don't really know what to write about them other than it dies to getting cut in half. Okay, that should do it. Press E and 2 to open the combat handbook. Enemy details are automatically recorded into the handbook when they are defeated or
All
stunned.
your staff training was for this day, Estelle. Let's keep
So
it up.
was your dual blade training. Now let's go ace that exam.
Always getting carried away.
Alright, we see our enemy up ahead. Let's go ahead and do some research before we get into it. Okay, it's a petite rat, level 1. The child of a poisonous monster. Despite its tiny size, it bravely confronts larger prey with its oozing poison and determination. Weak elements, percentages, sleep, fuse. I don't know how exactly we got all this information just from fighting 2 of them, but, you know, I'll take it. Looks like the same monsters as before. Still, a few extras, no problem. Yeah, we'll need to be careful and focus on dodging their attacks this time. Is dodge spacebar? Dodge by pressing spacebar. After dodge, press left mouse to perform a jump attack.
I'll be your opponent.
Okay, I got more distance guys now. Just go.
Not done yet.
Oh, that guy's still alive. There we go. Are these big ones? We've got reinforcements. Not to mention bigger and uglier. We'll need to tread carefully. Switch tactics by pressing R. You can switch from quick battle to command battle at any time.
Estelle, let's observe the
accept your
enemy's
challenge.
openings and change tactics.
Oh, huh.
You got it.
Combat progresses by selecting commands for each AT, active turn. Characters with higher speed can act more frequently.
All right, it's working. Ready, Joshua?
Yeah, when the enemy flinches.
That's
still
interesting,
combo
but I
attack.
feel like I was taking a lot less damage when it was real time. Use crafts with F. CP increases when... Maybe call it something else? When attacking or taking damage, you can spend CP to perform crafts, combat skills, with various effects at ranges. Some crafts deal increased damage when attacking enemies from the side or from behind. Crafts differ for each character and are learned at specific levels. Use a craft with F. Oh, okay, we can move around before you trigger it. Let's go ahead and hit both of them. When the enemy's stun gauge reaches 100%, they become stunned. This prevents the enemy from acting once and increases damage dealt. Stunning an enemy or attacking them while they're stunned triggers a brave attack. Pressing 3 allows you to perform a follow-up. Follow-up with 3.
Come on!
Joshua, do it!
Well, this one's almost dead. Let's just go ahead and do a basic attack. That was still overkill. That was like the weakest attack I could do. And they're also pretty low. Let's go ahead and just do an attack. Yep. That'll take them out. You can review the experience points set with and items you've obtained. Press L for detailed view. You can also check your most recent results through the log menu. Okay, press L. This is the... Okay, there we go. Gotta go to the result tab. So no damage, quick finish. That gives us 1.5 bonus. Okay.
Yeah,
I definitely
that's
want to
good.
know
Found
what
treasure.
Nice job,
we
Joshua.
can do to improve that, because if that gives us extra experience, that's going to be saving us time. Bella's Balm, Recovery, Revive heals 600 HP. A revival medicine from the Septian Church slightly restores
Is this the treasure we're looking for?
HP.
Wait. No, it's not.
Yeah,
that
it's
just like
probably
a-
decoy.
Oh, I thought those were like moths. They look like butterflies, but with duckbills. These monsters are looking a lot quicker this time. There are going to be times when our weapons won't do a thing to certain enemies. We'll need to also start using arts from here on out. The only thing is, arts take time to cast. We'll need to switch up our tactics. Got it.
Time to hit him with some majestic arts.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll end them here.
Use arts with R. Consume EP to cast various arts, orbital arts. Arts require casting time before activation, but are extremely powerful. Arts are very effective against enemies resistant to physical attacks with high dodge rates. Damage increases when striking an enemy's elemental weakness. Support arts like healing and buffs are also useful. Effectively using earth, water, fire, and wind arts allows you to exploit weaknesses for massive damage. Time element arts cannot exploit weaknesses but deal stable damage. Cast arts with R. So I can do a heavy stun or buff one of our enemies, or one of our teammates. Let's go ahead and do some damage and stun. Let's see. How do I change targets? Okay, I guess we'll just do it against this one.
You'll pay for that.
And it sounds like the enemy is going to just dodge all of our physical attacks, so let's go ahead do another art. And let's do... Does it do any damage, or does it just mute them?
Here we go.
I guess we'll find out. Alright, so this is the stun. Oh wow, that's it. A lot of damage. And then Aqua Bleed. Alright, also did damage. And what was the other thing? Oh, I think it was a quick finish was the 0.3 bonus. Press H on the field to open the art screen. You can use healing arts here, so be sure to recover quickly when you're in trouble. The door is rusted and won't open. Okay, I got a combination of enemies over here. Now that's a pretty big mob. If only we could find an opening somehow. Well, I'd say this is the perfect time to whip out some crafts. Yeah, but we can't dish them out on the regular. Let's take the enemy by surprise first. Charge your gauge and press right mouse to unleash a craft attack. You can activate it up to 2 times consecutively. It deals high damage and easily stuns enemies. After evading, Estelle and Joshua can press right mouse to execute a mobility focus skill. If you dodge an enemy's attack with perfect timing, your charge gauge fully recovers. Immediately counter with right mouse craft attack.
A group of enemies.
If you stun an enemy during quick battle and switch tactics with R, you can immediately initiate a brave attack.
Done! We'll end this in no time.
So switch tactics. Oh, and follow up. Okay. Alright. Press E to switch menus. You can select items, guard, or retreat. Yeah, I'm not going to read all of that, but, you know, we get the idea. During command battles, various support actions activate under specific conditions. Earn support XP by fighting battles and making new food. Increasing support level allows you to acquire new abilities and upgrade existing ones. Let's see, who do I want to focus on first? I pressed E. Press E and left mouse to guard against attacks. Guarding reduces incoming damage by half. The character's delay, recovery time, is also reduced by half, allowing you to adjust turn order strategically. Okay, good to know. Now, let's see, who do I want to attack? I'm also not really sure how to change targets. I mean, this guy's pretty low anyway, we might as well just take him out of the fight. So let's go ahead and do a basic attack.
Let's go!
And let's see. Let's check the health. Because it would be pretty useful if I could target other enemies rather than the one it locked onto by default. Oh, change target is the mouse? Oh wait, did that actually? Oh, huh. Okay, it feels a bit odd because you kind of have to like whip it to get it to go to the next target a little bit. But I guess let's go ahead and take out these guys because we already know we can take them out in one hit.
I see your move.
Oh, dang, I did not realize Josh's stuff was that low. Optic lead.
I can't fall yet.
Okay. Do I have any ability to heal myself? No, that just buffs me. Do I have any kind of items that would heal me? Let's see. How did I get to the other menu? Press E to switch menus? Okay. Oh, I see. I hold E. And then I can guard, or it looks like I can retreat. Let's go ahead and use an item. Use E and F to use items. You can use items with various effects. Delay recovery time is half that of a normal attack, enabling quick actions. So I just want to heal myself a little bit. This is an antidote, it cures pure poison. This is revive and heal health. And then we got Tear Balm, that's 500 HP. Or Store of Medicine for the Septi and Charge slightly restores HP. Sounds like what we need.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay. My max health is a lot less than 500, but at least we're healed up. Now, what enemies should we take out? Let's go ahead and do another attack on this. And weak to Aqua Bleed, so let's do that. And then him will have... Let's go ahead and do some damage to this guy. And we'll just do a basic attack. I don't want to burn through arts too quickly. I don't really know how much the positioning affects anything though.
Let's go! Stun!
Okay,
Too slow. This is dangerous.
so that enemy's dead. And we got one enemy left, we'll just do basic attacks to finish
I
this
won't let
fight.
you. This is dangerous.
Okay, Joshua's health is pretty low again, but I think we'll be okay for a little bit.
It's not enough.
Oh wow, I got a 1.7 times bonus. Oh, so Overkill also helps, Weakness Striker, and Craft Attacker.
Getting better.
Okay. Oh dang, looks like even tougher enemies.
A dead end, huh?
I was
So
just about to
that
heal up
means that's the
Joshua,
treasure
but we
chest we're
already
looking
started
for.
the cutscene.
And a big fat monster in front of it.
That's probably the boss of the monsters
like
that
the
claim the
Column
underground waterway as their territory. Let's watch for an opening and strike together at once.
Roger. So this is the final task of our exam, huh?
AT bonus. At the start of battle or after actions, various AT bonuses may randomly occur for allies or enemies. Okay, there's quite a few different ones, like healing, recovering EP, CP increases by 50, gets septed, damage healing effects increased, instantly cast arts without EP consumption. Oh man, there's apparently a lot of these. Bonuses marked with W, with plus I mean, indicate higher tier bonuses. If multiple AT bonuses are taken from enemies and their effects overlap, the previous effect will be replaced. You can steal AT bonuses by stunning or defeating enemies, or through brave attacks. You can also steal them by causing delay or using certain crafts. Okay, we'll have him start off, do some damage to these petite rats. If I can target one, that is. Let's do... I guess we'll go ahead and do this, just to kind of start
Now's our
off
chance.
taking out enemies from the
We'll show
beginning.
'em how we do it.
And then, when you land a critical hit, you will always trigger a brave attack regardless of the enemy's current state. After triggering a brave attack, press 2 to activate a chain. By consuming 3 brave gauge points, unleash a coordinated attack between 2 characters. The brave gauge fills up when destroying objects in the field or fighting enemies. Additionally, performing a follow-up charges the gauge by 1 point. Attack with left mouse or use a craft with F.
How's this?
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a situation where positioning matters. Let's go ahead and do it here so we can hit all 3 of the enemies that are actually weak to physical attacks.
Prepare yourself! Yeah!
Get critical, let's do a chain.
Keep it up.
Okay! You're mine!
Okay, that's a lot of
Yeah! Let's go.
Oh, wow. He has a lot of health, apparently. I mean, this is the end of our exam. Let's go ahead and kind of burn through our EP.
Stun! Keep at it.
Yeah! You're mine! My turn!
Do I want to do a craft? Yeah, might as well.
Let's go.
And yeah, let's go ahead and do another Silver. Seems like it does a pretty good amount of damage, and I think after this we're gonna like get healed up to maximum, so our EP being used up will be fine. Oh, okay. That'll do it. Oh, 1.8 times? Conqueror, Overkill, Excel Craft. I don't know what Conqueror does, but I mean, I'll take it.
Got it!
My new strength.
Oh, did we level up? The target or field training search. It is tightly sealed.
Huh? There are just more boxes inside the treasure chest. Weird that there are 2, though. I wonder what they are.
Estelle, our mission is only to search and retrieve.
I still feel like it was
Investigating
weird
the
to
boxes
send 2
themselves
kids
isn't
into the
part of the
sewers to
mission.
get some treasure as part of the
Joshua,
request.
loosen up, will ya? It's not about the job. I'm just curious.
That's what the cat
I mean, there's nobody here. Shera'd never know if we took a little peek, right?
If you want to fail, I won't stop you.
Fail?
Joshua's like,
That's
if you want to
always a
fail and then
possibility.
tell me what it was so I
This was
can
a
know
real
as
job.
well,
Those
then go
boxes
for
would
it. I'm
belong
not
to
going
the
to stop
client.
you.
Unless it's something illegal, we have no reason to look inside.
All right already.
If you're really that curious, why not just ask Cher about it later? Anyway, we should get going. Don't let your guard down.
Right.
We have to take the boxes back, so don't drop them in the water, okay?
Like I would. What do you take me for?
I take you for Estelle.
Cheeky as ever.
my prediction is that based on what the boxes looks like, they're going to contain engagement rings, and Shara's like, oh, I dropped my engagement ring in the sink and I got flushed into the sewer, so I needed someone to go get it for me.
Group of enemies. Take care of them.
Okay, see, I feel like this combat style, I'm taking a lot less damage than I did before. I mean, partially because I can actually dodge and avoid things. Oh, wow, okay. I was like, man, I'm just about to have to eat my words getting hit by 2 enemies right after saying that, but then perfect dodge came in, and I'm like,
good.
Nice job,
alright,
Joshua.
I don't have to eat my words quite yet. Let's go ahead and rest up.
This feels great.
I do kind of need to figure out how to use arts during that real-time combat, just because I feel like that's going to be pretty useful. I mean, I did fine with just basic attacks, but it'd be nice to have more
Show me what you
options.
found down there.
That's not what you want to ask someone that came out of a sewer.
Yep, those are the real deal. No signs of tampering either.
Oh, that was close.
I knew it.
All right. Congratulations, both of you.
Easy as pie. So, Shara, what's inside those boxes?
What's in the box?
You'll find out as soon as our training is finished. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat for now. Your training isn't over yet, you know?
Oh, really? But didn't we just pass the exam?
You still need to report it. I know you're both exhausted, but
I
you
mean, I
always
think
need
she
to
would know
report
that
it to
we
the guild.
completed it.
Oh, there's more? Ugh, fine. Looks
There's
like we
always
still
more
got work
paperwork
to do.
Right, just a little more to go.
The final part of your training is how to officially report to the guild. Once you finish a job, big or small, you must always report the results to the guild. It's your duty as a bracer to provide details on how you completed a job as well as the process you took to do so. Each guild range has a receptionist that handles the reports. Ina, who you're already very familiar with, is in charge here at Roulette. Oh, and this is also where you'll receive compensation for your work. I look forward to working with you two. Well, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and report today's training. We went in the sewer and we fought rats. When you complete requests, you will receive BP, Bracer Points. When your BP reaches certain thresholds, your junior Bracer rank will increase. You will also receive various bonus items. Approach the counter, then press F. Okay.
Tell me all about it.
We found boxes,
I
but
have
we
high
don't know what's in it.
expectations for you kids.
Good work. It looks like you completed the job with 0 major issues to speak of. Once you filed your report, you'll of course receive Mira, but also earn what we call Bracer Points, or BP for short. BP are what represent your accomplishments as a Bracer. Once you've accumulated enough of these points, your Bracer rank will increase and you will also receive a piece of special equipment as a reward. The Junior Bracer rank starts at 9 and goes all the way up to 1. Oh. Huh. I feel like it would be the opposite, but okay. I, for one, am hoping you've set your sights at the top. The mirror and BP you obtain will be also recorded in your Bracer notebooks, so be sure to check them later. Now then, all you need to do now is complete your training. It's about time we head back upstairs. See you later, Ina, and sorry for making you even busier than you already are. Not to worry, the guild won't have much of a future without training new bracers after all. I'll see to it they're both worked to hell and back. To hell and back? I suppose we'll have to make sure we're ready to find out what that looks like. This is very unbothered
Good
by
work,
the
both
concept
you.
of going
that
to hell.
completes today's training. All that's left is to gain experience by actually working. Now then.
Oh, those boxes!
Yes, they're the ones you retrieved during the exam. I had a feeling you might be interested to know what was inside.
Are they gonna be like bracer
Can we-
badges or something like that?
Can we open them?
Yes, go ahead. Take a look, both of you.
Yay!
Well then,
Oh, looks like I called it. Obtain Junior Bracer Emblem.
This emblem is
So,
How'd they wind up in the
does this
sewer,
mean
though?
that we're...
Were they pit there to set up our request?
Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright. As of 1500 hours, both of you are hereby appointed as junior bracers.
You have to wait that long?
You will serve with honor as members of the Bracer Guild and work to protect the people and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two. I suppose that makes us colleagues.
We did it, Joshua! We're finally guild members!
I'm really a bracer now. It feels strange.
How, Joshua? Don't get all sobby. This calls for a celebration! Woohoo! We did it!
Okay, that might be too much, Estelle.
Well now, you'll have to excuse me.
I wonder
I
what
need to
Joshua
finish up
thinks
some
is
leftover
appropriate
work
to
I've got
celebrate
built up.
finally becoming
did
a
so
bracer
much
that you've
for
been
us,
training
even though you were
for
so
so
busy.
long.
Thank you so much, Shara.
Yes, thank you for everything.
Well, training rookies is just part of a bracer's duty. Master Cassius was my mentor back in the day.
Oh, right. That's why you call him Master.
Well, that's one reason anyway.
I don't know
Both
what.
of
I
you
don't want to
should
know
aim
what the
become
other
full
reasons
bracers
are.
and train juniors of your own. And strive to become excellent bracers like your father. I'll see you kids around.
Huh. I don't get it.
Don't get what?
Sherazard, the Silver Streak. She's one of the best among the younger generation of bracers. So why does she have such a high opinion of Dad? It might sound weird coming from his kid, but he's just some middle-aged bum who only dips when you need him.
Oh man,
Middle-aged bum, huh? Well,
the
I guess I
dad's
can't
behind them
blame
with
you
the
for
cake
seeing
to
me that way,
celebrate them
Estelle.
becoming bracers, and he just slowly backs out of the room.
no, it's nothing. We should head home. After all, we have to tell Dad that we're officially bracers.
Right!
On the reward screen, you can track your progress for various achievements. Reaching certain milestones will grant you special reward items. Alright, we're officially bracers. I feel like that's a good point to call it. So I'm going to wrap up the stream, but before we do, I'll do a quick wrap up and also kind of talk about more of what I'm planning to do moving forward. Alright, so at the beginning of the stream, I mentioned that I'm trying out the first hour of this game, and I'll be trying out a few other games as trying out, getting ready to try out, or to potentially do a full series of a game that's a bit of a long-running series with quite a few entries in it. What I'm wanting to do is that I haven't streamed in a while or made videos as frequently lately because I've been busy with the job that I started a few months ago. But I want to get back into it and continue being consistent with something. And I think being able to stream a game, play it, and continue going through a long-running series from the very first entry, see how the series progresses and evolves as you go through it. Sounds really interesting, and will definitely be pretty good runway of content to go through. So I want to try out a few different games or a few different series that I've never played before and choose one of them to play through every entry from the very beginning. I'd play through in release order, so if I did something like the Yakuza series, it'd be like 1 to 5 and then 0 and then 6, rather than doing like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But Trail series is something that I've heard about, and some comparisons to Persona, so definitely seemed like it had some interesting potential. The thing is, I've played through Persona. I did Persona 4 Golden in real time. I did that every day across over 300 days. And I can't commit to that type of content at this moment. I want to be consistent with it, but there's no way I can guarantee that level of consistency. And I've already played through Persona 5 Royal and 3 Reload in my own time. So for a series, I'd like to do something that I haven't played before and kind of get to see it for the first time. And also, like I said, the evolution of it over time. So there's a few different series that I have in mind. If you have any suggestions or things that you'd want to see, you're totally welcome to comment down below and make suggestions. Right now, a few of the options I'm considering is, of course, the Trail series, and then also the Yakuza series, maybe Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy. Because both of those, Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy, are huge, influential JRPGs that I I feel a little embarrassed to admit I've never beaten any entry in that series before, and so being able to go through it for real from the very beginning and just see how the gameplay, the systems, the mechanics, and combat systems evolve over time sounds really appealing to me personally, and hopefully it would be something that'd be interesting to follow along with and see with you to see for yourself as well. So those are some of the options I'm looking at. I'm open to other ideas, like I said, maybe the Shin Megami Tensei series, even though I think that's going to be a bit. I think the early entries are going to feel a bit more dated. And when I go through a series, I'm gonna, like I said, I'll do in a release order. So like I said with the Yakuza, it would be 1 to 5, then 0, and then 6. But any remake, I would play that instead in place of the original. I'm not going to play through like the original Yakuza 1. I'd play Yakuza Kiwami, the remake. And with Final Fantasy, it'd be a bit different because I know like Final Fantasy 7, there's the 2 remakes that have been made so far, and the third one's not out yet. But I'd probably play through the Final Fantasy 7 remake rather than the original, just because it's going to be the same story, but I think a more modern and appealing way to experience it than the original art and gameplay. But that's the plan. That's kind of what I'm working through at the moment, trying to identify what series is going to be the best, both for what I would enjoy to play through, because this is going to be a very long running series, regardless of what series I choose. So I definitely want it to be something that's entertaining to play, but also something that people would like to see. Because for me, it's going to be a lot more fun to play through these games with an active chat, people following along and looking forward to the next episode, than if I just kind of do this in a vacuum. But like I said, those are a few of them. The Metal Gear Solid series is one I considered, but I've already played through every numbered entry in the series. I want to try something new, so not really looking to do that. But Trails, so far playing through the first hour of this game, I mean, it seems like a not the best introduction or like the best first impression that the game gave off. That's a lot of tutorials, a lot of reading about what things do, but not getting to do them yet. I'm glad we got to see a little bit of the combat before, we completed the first hour. But the story, it seems like there's some potential. There's like a world building with the technology of the orbs, but I don't really see a direction of where it's headed yet. We've become bracers, but I feel like there's no call to action yet. My prediction is that we're going to get home and discover that our dad's been arrested for kidnapping Joshua, and his parents are going to be very upset with Cassius raising their son for however many years it's been. But, I don't want to get ahead of myself. If we do decide that Trails is the series to go with and play through the entire thing, then, we'll get to find out together. But I do feel like if I do end up choosing some other series, I'll still come back to this, play through it a bit more on my own, and just get to see what the story's about and what the game offers. But for now, that's kind of a summary of where I'm at. I'm looking forward to playing more other games and trying out. So, like playing the first hour of Final Fantasy 1, I'd be doing the Pixel remaster, and then Yakuza Kiwami, and a few other options to just see what feels like the best fit for both making content and playing the game myself. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I think I've done enough talking. So if you're seeing this, then thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time.